All right, and welcome to case study number 18 of this series, so brilliantly titled Kirk's 40 Case Study Closings. I wonder who came up with that. I'm your host, Ryan Kirk, and these case studies range from vacant lots to custom luxury homes and total $2,042,081.71 in profits and equity, without having to personally go see the property on some. With no cash, no credit of my own, it varies, and I'll explain. And I do it all with Flip Logic and 1888 Cash Offer. Now let's get into number 18 of the 40 case studies. And that brings us to 926 East 11th Street in Long Beach, California. There it is. That's actually a triplex that you're looking at there. 2 units in the back, 1 in the front, and that's the side view. And that parking lot, that's to an adjacent property that picture is being taken from. Lead type, off-market and vacant. And the lead origin, this actually came from a bird dog, so a referral. Referred by not an agent, but I think another real estate investor who was just looking to make a finder's fee or a bird dog fee. The difference between them and the difference between you is you are smart enough to be here and to have Flip Logic and have the tools in order to do the analysis, be able to write an offer quickly, get it into contract, and that's the big difference. That's how you get to make the big money as opposed to the little money, is because you have the ability to understand the numbers very thoroughly via a pro forma analysis, comps, and then know your exit and know your entrance, and then be able to execute an offer paperlessly by e-signature very quickly with proof of funds and get that to the seller. As soon as you ink that and you have it under contract, now you've got an equity position, so to speak, because you control the property by price, right? And you're not looking just to make a simple flat fee, whatever. You've got you have a game plan. You have a precise entry point and exit point that you've plotted and that you're looking to do, and you're going to profit in between that. So, anyways, this was referred by Bird Dog, and the property condition was terrible, gutted, major rehab. So major rehab. The motivation, it was a short sale. ARV penciled out at about $410. Repair costs on this, we penciled it at $40 a square foot. Again, that's the awful condition price per square foot multiplier in higher ARV markets. So we used, again, that can be 35 to 40 a foot. Again, you start getting over $1 million, then that can change into maybe $60 a foot. It just depends what you do to it and what kind of finishes you're going to use. But a good rule of thumb, these properties, probably the majority of properties you're going to deal with, you're going to be at 35 to 40 a foot for awful. And this property was awful. Purchase price, we got the seller to agree to $260. We did an all cash 14-day close. Buyer pays all closing costs, and then we got our investor to agree to $295. We found our investor through an agent, real estate agent, who was on our existing list, on our existing email or buyer's list that we send it out to. And whenever we send a deal out to our entire list, which includes real estate agents, wholesalers, cash buyers, whenever we send a property out, we always ask that if you're going to refer the deal, like to your clients or buyers or to your list, that you add your commission or your fee onto the price. So we put it out at $295. One of our agents put it out to his client, and then we got the dollar for dollar difference between $260 and $295, which was a $35,000 profit. Again, you can use instant leads, do a buyer's search. You could have searched Long Beach, and you could have searched real estate investor, could have searched cash buyer. You could have searched agents, wholesalers, and you could have put it out that way too if you wanted to get this deal out quickly to a lot of people you can do that. So that can help your deal tremendously as far as marketing and getting it out there quickly. And there's also some other ways that you can market the deal as well. And I hope you join me in Inner Circle in order to explore those, or deal partnering, so we can help you further with that too. All right, the systems that we used, FlipLogic, and the funding. We put the property under contract, as you know. We did an assignment, and we assigned it to the investor cash buyer, and then they used all cash and they closed on the property. And that's how that deal went. As far as a deposit, again, we used a 5 business days for when the deposit is due. We found our investor before that timeline, so we never had to wire out a deposit, so used $0 in doing the deal. Our buyer's deposit went in before ours had to. And then, of course, when his went in, the vesting changed from us to him via the assignment, and then our assignment fee went on to the buyer's settlement statement as our $35,000 assignment fee. So we literally did this deal $0. And as far as the inspection went, there was no reason why you would have had to have gone to the property initially making the offer, because again, you can always talk to the seller or ask the seller to send you any photos. So then that way you can come up with your price per square foot condition multiplier, which in this case was $40 a square foot, to plug into your numbers and then come up with your offer without having to go see it. And then, of course, you could have done the marketing, and I may have lost the screen here. Let me do that. And then, of course, you could have done the marketing to your investors, and since it's unoccupied, they could have gone over there themselves, walked it with their GC, ran their numbers, got back to you with their non-contingent purchase price, which in this case was the $295, and you would never have had to have gone to see the property. That's it. I hope that helps. Thanks for joining me. As you know, statistically, only 10% of YouTube videos are watched until the end. So if you're in that 10%, you're a hustler, persistent, determined to succeed. And I really honestly do. I wish you much success. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to working with you.